to the Open Scoring MMA podcast. No secrets, no bias, just the real fight game. Let's get ready.
Welcome to Open Scoring MMA. This is episode 22 for July 11, 2026. Your daily look at what's happening now and next across the world of MMA and UFC. All right, fight fans, let's dive straight into the biggest news dominating the MMA world right now. UFC 329 is upon us. It's fight day, and the anticipation is absolutely electric for what promises to be a monumental card. SureDog's live coverage kicks off Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and you know we'll be glued to every single moment. This event is stacked, and the main event, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2, is the talk of the town. MMA Fighting is reportedly running live blogs for the top 7 fights. You can catch all the action, whether you're watching on your smart TV, phone, or laptop. As we're hearing, there are plenty of streaming options available so you don't miss a single punch or submission. This is the kind of card that reminds us why we love this sport so much. Now let's talk about the main event itself. Conor McGregor is making his highly anticipated return to the octagon for the first time in 5 years, and he's made some big promises ahead of this rematch against Max Holloway. The big question on everyone's mind, as MMA Fighting put it, is whether the Mac is truly back. The Body Lock reported that McGregor is actually opening as an underdog against Holloway, which is a wild thought considering his past dominance. Fans are split, with reports indicating a 60-40 split in final predictions for McGregor versus Holloway 2, indicating just how hard this fight is to call now that fight day is here. That's the kind of trash talk that gets you hyped, and it shows these two are bringing out the best in each other. We could be in for an epic main event, a true barn burner, and I, for one, can't wait to see how this plays out. But that's not the only massive fight on the card. We've also got our favorite Scouser, Paddy Pimblett, making his return. The Body Lock reported that Benoit Saint Denis opens as the betting favorite over Paddy Pimblett at UFC 329. This is a huge fight for Paddy, coming off his first UFC loss. He's facing a tough opponent in Saint Denis, and he's got a lot to prove. Word is, Paddy plans to get back in the mix for a title shot. He's looking to show that his setback won't hinder his comeback. He wants to prove he can get back to the top of the lightweight division. It's a big ask, but if anyone can do it, it's Paddy. This is a real test for him, and I'm incredibly excited to see how he performs. He's got that fire, that drive, and I believe he can overcome this challenge. In a bit of a fun, lighthearted moment, Jake Paul has put his feud with Conor McGregor to the side, at least for a moment, and reportedly placed a massive $500,000 bet on both Conor McGregor and Paddy Pimblett in a hilarious parody video. It's always entertaining to see these guys interact, even if it's just for a laugh. It just adds to the spectacle of a massive pay-per-view like this. Moving away from UFC 329 for a moment, let's touch on some news from One Championship. We're hearing that Joshua Paccio produced one of the finest performances of his career, choking out Mansur Malachiev to retain the one strawweight MMA World Championship. Paccio really silenced the doubters with that emphatic title defense. On the same card, Edouard Folayang reportedly suffered a first-round technical knockout loss to Shozo Isojima in the lightweight MMA co-main event of One Championship's The Inner Circle 21 card. This puts Folayang at a bit of a crossroads in his career while Paccio continues his ascent. It's a reminder that the fight game is always moving, with new stars rising and veterans facing tough challenges. Now, let's talk about some fighter status and injuries. We've got Gable Steveson making his debut on the UFC 329 card. We're hearing about the final face-offs, and it's going to be interesting to see how this Olympic gold medalist transitions to the cage. The wrestling pedigree is undeniable, but MMA is a different beast entirely. We'll be watching closely to see if he can live up to the hype. That's all for today's episode of Open Scoring MMA. Make sure you tune in for UFC 329. It's going to be an incredible night of fights. We'll be back tomorrow with all the fallout and analysis. Until then, keep those hands up and your chins down. Before you go, 2 quick things. Check out our free fight tracker at tracker.openscoringmma.com. with every upcoming UFC and PFL card, live odds, and where to watch all in one place. And follow us on YouTube. Just search Open Scoring MMA for breaking news alerts, fight breakdowns, and videos you won't get here on the feed. That's it for today's Open Scoring MMA. Keep your hands up, and we'll see you next time.